Greetings. This is Classic Games Redefined. Classic Games Redefined. My name's Rich. Something to think about here. And I'm pushing genres and feel the importance of them, but there was a genre of electronic entertainment back in the day. Games, as we call it now. But anyhow, on the computer and everything else. Called adventure games. I'm on the Wikipedia page here. So I'm going to actually read this, and then I'm going to ask you a question. Pretty much, an adventure game is a video game where players assume the role of a protagonist in an interactive story driven by exploration and puzzle solving. The genre's focus on story allows it to draw heavily from other narrative-based media such as literary and film. Encompassing a wide variety of literary genres, nearly all adventure games, text and graphics, are designed to be single-player, since the emphasis on story and character makes multiplayer design difficult. In Western world, the genre's popularity peaked during the late 80s, mid-90s, and considered to be among the most technically advanced genres, but it is now sometimes considered a niche genre. In the East, on the other hand, adventure games continue to be popular in the form of visual novels, which make up nearly 70% of PC games released in Japan. Okay, question for you. Did adventure games die? I'm going to offer you another proposition here. Think about the definition there, and I will have a link to this in the description below. Think about what was described there. I want you to think of the bulk, almost completely entirely, of what is considered AAA games now. My opinion now is, with rare exception, and actually I wouldn't even know that unless it's a sports title, driving game. Think about it. What was described there? And the problem solving doesn't have to be puzzles. It could be use of violence or shooting something. My proposition I'm going to make for you here, and please discuss it below, is that the AAA industry is primarily, completely, totally adventures. The adventure genre took everything over. And unless you're doing Tetris and low budget stuff here, and even when I see an indie development, it's this format. Every single thing about it, unless it's maybe a strategy game or something else, but even they have campaigns. You're playing a character. Or if it's a role-playing game, you have a team. And you're going through a story. The genre didn't die, it took over everything. That's my thesis to you here. That the AAA genre is now adventure games. Think about it. What isn't there? I mean, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, where are those things? You know, where are they? Think about it. And with this, we're getting everything else, even the most recent thing of The Order. Let's discuss that again. That's an adventure. You play a character, you go through a story, listen to all the stuff involved with it, the attributes it described here. This is Wikipedia, you can go elsewhere. Focus on story that allows it to draw heavily from other narrative-based media, encompasses a wide variety of literary genres. No adventures include single player, and there's also problem solving, exploration and problem solving. Now, think about these games here, even the key switch and everything else, that they're looking at. I have to fix this puzzle, I have to do this thing, I have to go somewhere, I have to talk to this person. And role-playing games, well, there's leveling up and stuff for that, but the idea is to actually overcome challenges and do it, or problems. You know, this adventure genre, actually what we had before, and you don't even hear it now, it used to be they took adventure games and then you added an action element, like from the Atari 2600 Adventure and other ones. They had, get the key and go here. find this. But think about it. And I think there's a lot of people that look for this as an adventure, want to go on an adventure and do it. But this is my belief now, that a AAA title ends up having to do this, and they'll experiment with multiplayer. Even then, trying to tell a story. But story, critical part of it. Characters. It's what I would consider here an adventure game. So anyhow, give some thought to this. Post some comments before. Has the AAA industry, has it just become adventure games? Unless it's with exception. Think about every single thing that's coming out when guys get all excited about. Think about it. I think this is it. I mean, as I said, I can't think on the AAA side of just anything else today. And we had action adventure, which were puzzle solving games with that, but that's just video games now. Feel free to post your comments below. And I'm probably repeating myself a bit here, trying to emphasize. I went way off my notes, but anyhow. Okay, I do want to thank you for watching. Give some thought here. Please post some comments below. I do want to thank you for watching. And may your die always roll 5.